is Kate Emily Brindley, and I'm a global advocate and coach for people experiencing borderline personality disorder or disorder of extreme stress, whatever the label is. I've founded an organisation called Each Person Counts, and we also provide advocacy for survivors of childhood sexual abuse as well as people experiencing complex post-traumatic stress disorder, and also consultancy services on those topics. So the clip that I'm bringing you today is how to heal borderline personality disorder using the click track. And this is another experiential modality. And it's one that's helped me, particularly before I practiced the IRS Yoga Nidra daily. And it helped me when I was having a lot of kind of panic attacks or emotional body flashbacks, or when I would get stuck in a loop of negative thinking and, have a real strong body reaction. And, it was so intense, these experiences, and that contributed to me having dysregulated emotions, waking up feeling depressed and then happy in the afternoon, or, down for 3 days and then all right for 4 days. And using the click track really helped me cope with some really deep fears that I had from my childhood trauma about my own safety and my family's safety. And by using this click track, I was able to kind of scramble all the coding around that experience in my mind and in my body, and really pave the way for a future that was free of those fears, that is free of those fears. And the great thing about the click track, I'll put the link to the website, is that you can download some of them for free and try it for free. And then if you want to, you can purchase some other tracks, like I've bought one on public speaking. So what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to read you a bit. This will just be a short clip about how the click track works. And then I'm going to play part of the click track and you can see, how it works. So basically, it's called named PSTEC, and it says that it delivers a lot of patterned information to our subconscious. It's an audio track that we play in a short time. The subconscious makes sense of the patterns contained in the audio, and from that it creates a new understanding. And this is one reason why the click track can very quickly eliminate emotional and other problems. This is from the website. So the basic audio combines a conditioning of responses with pattern interrupts, and that is exactly what I needed. Same conditioned response inherited deep in myself, playing out over and over again for 30 years. Boom, let's interrupt that response. Boom, let's scramble it. And then man offers a unique form of deep suggestion to create a rapid and lasting release from these conditioned feelings based on our past experiences, especially from childhood. So the pattern interrupts interfere with the conditioned neurological responses in order to open up new possibilities. Yes, please. There has to be another way. There is another way. And we can equip ourselves and train ourselves to live a new way. It's completely possible. Borderline personality disorder is a completely treatable and recoverable condition and experience. As long as we have our basic needs met and we have some loving relationships in our life and the right professional help, and we use all the tools and resources at our disposal regularly, we can fully get through this. And not only that, we can go on to live a life worth living and thrive in life. So this is another tool, and it's really helpful in dealing with anything that's ingrained. And a lot of us do have these ingrained responses, so much so to the point that we're told that, we have a personality disorder. And, personally, I think my personality is great, and I think your personality at home is great too, but the DSM is as it is. Maybe it'll change one day. So this pattern interrupts, and it creates a search for meaning in the subconscious and highly activates it and gives us the positive suggestions to work with. Wow, that sounds good, hey? So basically it's similar to EMDR, which I'm going to do a clip on, and some other techniques where we cross over left and right, and form more of a bridge between those hemispheres. So we tap with one hand to one sound, and then we tap with one hand to another sound, and then when we hear a third sound, we tap both hands together. So I'll just give you a little taste of it.
Never happened, and any previous intensity just dwindles away. And of course this happens because of the clicks and the taps and the tones, which ensure this happens quicker than one might expect. It's going to.
Tap,
Make
tap,
sure
tap,
you switch
tap.
hands at the right times.
Switch.
So don't let that tapping get left out.
Tap,
right?
switch.
So do keep tapping with the right hand for the right click, and at the same time keep trying really hard to focus on the memory that's left.
So what you do
And
is you
notice that the
focus
harder you try
on
to get it right,
the negative
the harder it
feeling,
becomes to
the
focus
sad
on, because
feeling, the
right
angry
now,
feeling from the
negative
past,
feelings that were left
and you
attached
try to
it
bring
seem
it
almost
into your body as
impossible
much
to
as you
hold
can,
on
and you try to
because there's
focus
so
on it.
little left of it. And no matter how hard you try, it just becomes dimmer, quieter, calmer, and more relaxed, because those old feelings you had in mind were never really connected to that event, not really. It was just a bunch
Tap,
of
tap,
electrons
tap, tap.
flowing through the synapses in your mind, and we're stopping the flow.
Scramble, scramble,
So our memory
scramble.
or event
Break these
no longer
old
carries
patterns
the negative
up.
feelings that it did. I want you to try really hard. Try as hard as you can. Try as hard as you've ever tried in your life, but you'll find that the harder you try, the more impossibly difficult it becomes. So try as hard as you can. Try really hard now, and try and feel those old negative feelings which are being progressively switched
Okay,
off and
so
turned down.
that is basically a taste of the click track, and I've definitely used it successfully to deal with some pretty deep fears and flashbacks. It's really been one of the most powerful tools for that, and for the anxiety that comes from that. And I feel so great, I've always got it on hand that I can play it. And sometimes, even though I would say that I'm recovered and I'm thriving, when we've survived trauma, we have to practice self-care, and we all have our bad days. And if I'm, just feeling a little bit not normally how I feel, which is, pretty peaceful and joyful, I'll just do the click track, clear it out, and I feel so much clearer in my mind and centered in myself after I've done it. So again, this is an experiential tool for healing borderline personality disorder. If it resonates for you, check out the link, download a free audio, or you can buy versions of it if you want to get more into it. Have a read about it, get informed, make the choice yourself if it feels right for you. It's a personal choice about how we heal ourselves. And, I hope it brings you some relief from those symptoms. And if you know anyone that you think might benefit from the click track, please forward them the link. And thank you very much for watching.